Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrew and this is Drew Reacts. And I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded any content to this channel. And it is because I have my career that I do. I do work in a hospital, and that is where most of my time is spent doing my double shifts and all that stuff. That's how I support my family and support my other channel, and that's the channel I've been mostly focused on. My tech channel, I've mentioned this in the past, that's Stuttering Tech. You can go ahead and check it out. I'll leave a link in the description for that channel, and that's where I've been most of my attention has been. And even so, I've only been uploading once a week. Sometimes I go a whole month and a half without even uploading, because finding the time to create content is not as easy. And in 2022, I'm going to try my best, but I also have my career. I have my number one job, and that's being a parent. So I also have that as well. And juggling everything, two channels, kids, and the job, it's pretty hard right now. And but I'm gonna try my best to do more content for Drew Reacts, and also try to do more um Stuttering Tech. But I think for now I'm just probably gonna upload once a week for on both channels, maybe twice on this channel. But yes, I'm gonna try my best to do that as well. And if a song any different, is because I am actually battling COVID right now. I am fully vaccinated, but as I said, I work in a hospital in the healthcare services, and I do come in contact with patients that are positive for COVID. So that that is probably how or most likely how I got this virus. I'm not going to push any kind of narratives or anything like that, but I am going to get into this paternity code video called Bleak Future: Mother Scared That Son May Be a Father. So let's go ahead, let's get into the video. Remember, check the links in the description, and at the end, if you like what you've seen, a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel. I need more subscribers. I know I'm begging, but let's go. It's hard to breathe.
You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor. This is a case of Johnson Lee versus Longshore.
Thank you, Drew.
Longshore.
Good day,
What kind of a name is Longshore?
everyone. Ms. Johnson, you have brought your teenage son to court to get the results of a paternity test to prove that he is not the father of the defendant's son, Caden.
That's a beautiful little boy. That's a beautiful little boy.
You say you've always had big plans for your son's
Big
future,
smile.
and you're concerned that if this child is his, those dreams may now never come true. Ms. Longshore, you state that you are positive Mr. Lee is your son's father, even though he claims to have been a virgin before you met, and that he slept with you only one time.
Yes.
You are hoping today's
He claims to be a virgin. How many teenagers do you know out there that are still virgins? Look at this guy, man. He looks like he's on some basketball team or something, and he's a virgin. I mean, it's not impossible, but come on. Do you believe this guy is still a virgin? Yeah, right.
results will finally put an end to your search for your son's bio.
I don't want to keep cutting the video, but maybe his mom would believe that lie.
Biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Johnson, how can you be so certain that your son's not the father?
I wasn't around. This happened when I was at work, supposedly. So I don't know what's going on. And then on top of that, there was another guy tested.
How did you even
She tested another guy. I gotta give moms props for saying she don't know because she wasn't there. Because a lot of them will come and say, I know it ain't his own. I know it ain't his. She actually be honest and say, I don't know. I was at work. I don't know what this boy be up to. I don't know what he be up to. I told him not to, but I don't know what he be up to.
find out about all of this?
One Saturday, I believe, when I had a day off of work, I was going through my Facebook messages because I don't check them a lot because it's just family and they have my number. And I had a message from Miss Longshore. And she was very apologetic in the letter and understood that I would be angry. And she had informed me that they had sexual relations at my home when I was at work.
Come on, how many of us have done that? How many of us wait till parents are at work to be having sex? I remember I did that when I was younger. No one was in the house. Hey, 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 hey. Ding, get over here. Get over here. Or right after school. I know no one was home right after school. Let's go. Let's go ahead and do it. That's how it was back then. That's how it was back then. But I mean, I don't have nobody claiming that I was the father of the child. I mean, I made sure I protect myself. I made sure of that. If if the girl said, "Hey, no condoms," hey, find the next guy.
Initially, she thought somebody else was.
Okay.
No.
See, when it started off, she initially told me that she didn't even think I was the father.
I had sex with a different guy and we thought he was the father, but it turns out he's not. I've written Chevy several times on a DNA test and he doesn't seem to care. I know you're gonna be mad and I completely understand why, but I need to know who my son's father is.
Well, the only reason why I wrote him on Facebook is
Damn, man, these young kids, man. Like, how many people are you sleeping with that you don't know? You see them going Maury, have like 9 different guys, 15 different guys tested for one kid. And it's like, how many people do you sleep in a 2-week period? Like, wow, why so close? Like, what's going on? I'm not just bashing on the women. The men does the same shit. Like, wow, man.
because I had no way to contact them. I moved all the way to Ohio.
Babies having
I
babies.
didn't have nothing. Facebook was the only way for me to contact them. And he never responded to any of the Facebook messages I sent him, so that's why I messaged his mom. I finally found her on Facebook.
And I'm glad that she did, but he's denying what she's saying because, speak up, son.
Well, I talked to her.
His mama gotta tell him when to talk. You know who's the boss right now? Mama's the boss. He can only talk when mama let him talk.
On Facebook, like we had a conversation on Facebook, and at first she was telling me like, "Oh, I'm pregnant, but I don't think you're the father. I had sex with other guys. It shouldn't even be you." And then afterwards, after the baby was born, she was like, "Oh, don't worry, it don't look like you. You're not the father." So I wasn't even
I
worried.
never said that. I told you plenty of times Kaden looks just like you. Why are you lying in court?
No, you
Please
never
stop.
said that.
Please
in
stop.
the picture, you even tried
I
to make him
told
look
you
like me
plenty-
afterwards, after you said, "Oh, we tested the other guy, so it
That's
has to
funny.
be you."
Wait. Did I just hear that right? She tried to make the baby look like him in pictures? How do you do that? What she just photoshopping pictures to make the child look like him? What's going on here? What's going on here? What? I'm confused here.
No, not at
So
all.
tell me about how you
Oh, you saw that smirk. It's true. You saw that smirk. She said no, and then you saw that smirk, that smile.
two even
It's true.
got together.
We went to the same high school.
Okay.
We were never together.
These
It
are
was
high
a
school
friendship
kids.
type
It was
thing,
a
and we ended
one-night
up having sex
fling
one
type
day. And
One night fling in high
We
school.
were
House
never
full of people,
together.
Judge.
We weren't.
And it wasn't like we ended up having sex.
One night fling with a house full of people. I mean, I never had a one night stand, but especially with a house full of people. I mean, there was that one time.
She was coming after this. This was not
You got
at all.
pregnant.
I was coming after that. Wow.
Yeah, she was
That
checking
is
on
what
me.
he-
It wasn't-
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Coming after that. That's crazy.
Man made her seem like she was pursuing him, like he was the victim over here. Look at this man playing the victim card. Oh my God.
This baby ends up being yours, it's gonna be checking on you too. Every month.
That child gonna be stalking you too, brother.
But that's just the thing.
This is
It's
not
gonna
a
be
laughing
me
matter.
every month, not him. You know, he's got a future. And I told him before, if this is your baby, whatever I gotta do, I'll do it. Because I want him to finish college. I want him to go. I want him to achieve his dreams. I never got to achieve mine, okay? And I want that for him. And
Exactly. I hear you, Mom. I hear you. But hey, right now, his future, if that baby is his future will be that child as well, and he can go to college and work. People do it every day. And I mean, everybody's situation is different. Everybody's circumstances are different. But he can go ahead and work and do what he got to do. Look at that picture. Look at that smile. You know he was laying pipe down. You know he's doing plumbing in high school. Come on, man. You can't tell me this guy was not plumbing in high school.
I was this young lady's age when I had my first kid. So it's not that I don't understand the struggle, but I know
My mom was very
you gotta
young too when
work
she
at it.
had me.
Ain't nobody just gonna give you nothing. And there's no reason for me to just accept a child when he was 5 months old when I Facebook message.
Oh, wow.
But I
5
told
months.
your
Why you
son
wait
before
so
he even
long?
Hit 5 months old.
He did. You did.
That's not my fault that your son didn't come and tell you.
But you also told him that it wasn't his. So
because
he
it could have
felt,
been a possibility it was somebody else's.
right, so that's why he didn't tell me. Because why face my wrath if he don't even know if this is his kid?
I'm not one for hiding the truth, but until he knew for sure that it could be him, he laid low and didn't tell his mama.
Exactly. Why get murdered if you're not sure that you committed the crime? You know what I mean? Why get killed by mama if you're not sure that you actually did the crime? Why go to prison? Why go ahead and turn yourself in for a crime you're not sure you even committed? Come on, man. He wasn't going to go tell his mama anything. I look at that goddamn smile on that boy's face. Look at him smirking. Look at that. He know what he did. He know what he did. I think that child is his. I think he know what he did. He laid the pipe down and didn't protect it at all.
It's like we never even saw her pregnant. We never saw pictures of her pregnant. It was like
Plenty
just a
of
baby out of
pictures on
nowhere.
Facebook.
What?
Pregnant. You were tagged in my sonogram before you deleted me. What are you talking about?
Who?
You never added me.
Beyonce was.
You never added me.
Yes, I did.
I never saw a sonogram.
Tagged in the sonogram. Tagged in the sonogram.
Murder in the court.
Wow.
We're
Say something.
tagging people in a sonogram now. I want to understand. You
How
tagged
do you-
his name in the sonogram.
Tagged in the
That's
sonogram.
what you did.
I tagged his Facebook in the sonogram, yeah.
So what my
she
point
paid to
is,
tag
did you
me.
tag him
Wow.
and the other guy?
No.
This is how we do things now. Everybody just put everything on social media. Why? I hate that, man. I have relatives who have done that, and I hate that. I got people calling me, asking me questions about stuff I don't even know nothing about that they see on social media, and then it's ridiculous. It's crazy. Like, why do people put everything out there?
Your Honor, I'm his Facebook friend. If she did that, I would have seen it because that's why I have a Facebook page to keep tabs on him and his brother. Because I know when they go out there, they gonna be doing stuff. I'm not crazy, so I
Right.
checked up on
Mama
him.
doing what she's
And when I
supposed
see
to do.
And my mother do too.
true, Your Honor.
All of my family is his friend. So
Wow.
whatever goes down, if I don't catch it, my mama gonna call me and say, pull that boy in. Okay.
Wow, man. I mean, as parents, we do a lot of this stuff to protect our kids, but man, it doesn't work at times, man. Even with all of that, they still find a way. I mean, I was a kid. My parents try to. My mom tried to, talk to me and find a way, and I think that's how I managed to not have kids everywhere. My mom talked to me. She's like, I know you're gonna be doing this stuff. I know you're gonna have urges. I know you're gonna do it, but protect yourself. Protect yourself. And I think that's what I don't know their situation. I don't know everyone's situation, but I know a lot of people that I've talked to said that their parents try to use scare tactics or tell them, don't do this or don't do that. And not actually sit down and have that conversation with them. Let them know what the consequences are. And that's what my mom did with me when she taught me about the birds and bees. I mean, I've already know when she told me about the birds and the bees. Like, Mom, I know you're talking about sex. I know you're talking about the sex. But, I know that's what she was talking about, but I also listened. She talked to me. She told me what was going to happen. And I listened, and there was no fear factor. My only fear was I wasn't ready to be a father, and I wasn't going to let myself be a father at that time and period. So I was very picky. Up to this day, I'm very picky with who I lay down with, and I'm glad that I have all my kids by one person, and that we're together, and that's exactly what I wanted in life, and I got exactly what I wanted. That was what I said for. Though everything doesn't go as planned, but at least I don't have baby mama here, baby mama there, and people coming up surprising me with kids. I'm glad my mom did what she did. I'm glad she sit down and spoke to me and let me know, hey, this is what's gonna happen, and if it happens, you ain't taking care. I'm not taking care of that kid. It's gonna be you.
Tell her what she talking
I know I'm
about.
talking too much. I know. I keep cutting the video off and I'm talking a lot.
With my nephew on his Facebook page too. Because you gotta look sometimes and make sure these young people are doing the right thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Or we may end up in paternity court. Now, Miss Johnson, one of your concerns, and I see the passion as you speak directly to me, is you want to break a cycle
Yes, ma'am.
in
Break
your
the cycle.
own life.
You gotta
I
break
was
the
in
cycle.
college early at 16, and I didn't realize
I broke
that
the cycle
between,
for my mom.
You know,
I broke that
sessions
cycle.
that you had to go somewhere. I was homeless. I had nowhere to go. So I moved to Philadelphia.
My mom had me very young,
where
and I
my
made
mom
sure
and
I didn't have
aunt
my
was,
kids until I was
and I met my
30.
oldest son's father, and I got pregnant. But I feel like my child saved my life because I didn't really care about my life until I got pregnant with my first son. And I realized, you know, that God gave me this ability to have a baby. That's so powerful. And
Preach it,
feels
Mom.
great
Preach
to
it.
feel the movement
Preach it,
inside
Mom.
of you. And I had this love, and I was keeping my baby. And I used my son as inspiration to try to be a better person, to do what I got to do, to be on my grind. And that's what I did, Your Honor. When I was her age, I had a full-time job, went right back to work. You know, I was working through my whole pregnancy. As soon as I had the baby, I went back to work.
So, Ms. Johnson, you said you were homeless.
Yes.
What was your childhood like growing up?
My mother.
I know what it's like to be homeless. I was homeless for a couple of years. So I know what that's like. You know, situations happen, and I ended up homeless for a couple of years. Slept in abandoned buildings and things like that. And man, I'm glad I didn't have kids at that time to be, you know, putting kids, little kids through stuff like that, or even kids in general. That's something very man. I can't imagine having my kids and being homeless. That's something I never want to go back to, and at all. I don't want to go. I don't want to go back there. For myself, I was able to handle it. I was still strong for myself, but having kids, man, and I see people on the train, homeless, panhandling with their kids, begging for money, and you know, it's heartbreaking seeing things like that.
Had some substance abuse issues, but she's made great strides to improve and change her life. So I know it can be done. Thank you.
Teach your kids about
With her
substance
mother
abuse,
as an
man.
addict, like she raised her siblings, she raised all her
You
brothers.
gotta
and
teach
I
your
was
kids
raised
about
up
that
with
substance
them.
abuse.
So you know your mother's a very strong woman.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
My mom
And-
taught me about that
Whatever
very
it takes
young.
just to get us fed.
And you also
Sh-
know
she
how
showed me-
much she wanted something different for you.
I had the football career planned out. I had the junior college that I was going to go to. And if this child comes, I won't be able to do that. It just terrifies me. It's like I was looking at females, but I wasn't trying to do anything like that. I was just strictly on my football career.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you was looking, but you wasn't like that. Come on. I'm sure she didn't have to try very hard. I'm sure once them panties dropped, he was all up in there. He didn't even think about the condom. He just said, "What?" He's like, "What? I get to be a plumber without an unlicensed plumber? Come on, man. He was all up in there. She didn't have to try hard. Look at him. Look at that face. That boy did not have to try very hard. She just said, snap a finger, and he just ran right up in there. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Who you think you lying to? You ain't lying to me. You ain't lying to the judge. Maybe your mama might believe that lie, but I don't believe that.
And so what happened that day? You couldn't find any football to think about?
Like, what are you making it seem like this is just me or
Look,
something?
there wasn't
Like,
no game on.
how is it
You
just
know-
my fault? How is it just my fault? You had sex with me too. I didn't have sex with myself.
Exactly.
Like, come on now, get it together. Why did you think smart enough
When
to
you
put
don't come
condoms
over
on?
every day
I don't
and
walk
just
around
throw
with
it at me,
condoms.
I can't say no.
Oh, it's her fault because she just threw it at him, so he had to take it. You have to take it. You know, say not everything free is good. You know what I mean? You don't have to take everything that's free. Not because you're getting it free means you have to take it. If you don't need it, if you, like he said, he wasn't paying attention to that, that's not what he wanted, then he didn't have to take it. You accepted it. You accepted the gift for free, and then now you won't talk about that. But you didn't want it. That's not what you was focused on. Well, I know you got distracted though.
If you don't come over every day and just throw it at
I
me,
didn't
like,
come
oh,
to
you
your
want
house
some?
every day, so stop lying. Stop trying to make me seem like I'm a hoe because you got it all twisted.
He accepted some, huh?
Do you believe she manipulated this?
Yeah,
She offered some and he
what you
took
believe?
it.
manipulated it.
She was on the prowl,
You
like
think
she was
she
after me.
seduced you,
Go
set
down.
you up?
Like
I
I
said she
never met
Oh
any of her
man,
family. I never went
this
to.
dude basically called her a predator, man. He basically said they were in high school together. She's a high schooler just like him. Man, basically saying that she was on the prowl. She's like a burglar. She just stole it from him. What is he talking about? What is this dude talking
The
about?
house, I didn't even know where she stayed
You
at
haven't met any of
until
my
she came
family?
over.
You haven't met none of my family. You didn't meet my brother who went to the same
Miss
school as us?
Longshore,
I was
let me ask you
after.
this,
Come
Miss
on now, get it
Longshore.
together.
So you two weren't even dating. You were saying you were just friends.
Yes.
And that's what I thought.
Did
Friends
you
with
want
benefits.
to be more than a friend?
I did like him, and he needs to stop acting like he didn't like me back, because you was telling everybody at school that you liked me. So
liked
stop
her
acting like
too,
you didn't.
Judge.
Stop
I
acting like
liked
it's
her
just
too.
me, dude. Don't try to put a front on for
When I
court.
met her,
Don't
I
do
liked
it.
her. And I didn't have any issue with her. And then when she moved to Ohio, I gave her a hug and said goodbye and everything. I ain't had no problem with her until I got the Facebook message, and I'm shaking inside because I'm working 2 jobs. What the hell are y'all doing?
Fuck it.
Seriously.
And you're right. You are completely right.
Should've said
You
that,
are
but they were fucking. They were fucking. That's what they were doing. They were fucking.
completely right. There's no wrong in you about it. And I know I made a mistake.
Listen. I understand where mama's coming from and all that. And, man, back to what she said, the mother of the child. I don't like when people say that that it was a mistake or an accident. How is it a mistake? The purpose of sex is to procreate. So how is that an accident? How is that an accident? That's the purpose of having sex. It's to procreate. Everything else we do is just extra. I mean, we all love the extras, but when you have sex, you should know the possibilities of having a child. But but you also have women that put kids on people, on men. It happens. But I hate when people say it's a mistake. I was at a supermarket one day, and this woman was going off on her child and told her that she was a mistake. How is it a mistake? You have sex and you produce the child. That is not a mistake. That is the purpose of sex.
Period. And I was your age, and I had to stand up. So I
Then
know
you should know
can do
exactly
it.
where I'm coming from.
I do.
All right, then.
But you gotta be stronger.
And I'm trying.
Honey,
You don't live where I live. You
I
don't do
don't.
what I do. You
I
don't
don't.
have what I have. You don't have to go through what I go through, okay? You're an adult. I've been homeless with my son on the streets.
And so was I.
Okay,
at
so
your
then you should know
age.
where I come from.
Exactly.
Listen.
And I got off when I did something.
And I'm trying.
No comparing. No comparing.
Don't you are. You are.
I can play mommy and daddy all day.
You're over
I
here
needed
comparing.
and I wanted to let
Homeless
that
is
play
homeless.
Out.
Some people are
Because that
stronger
was what you
than
call raw
than
testimony.
other people.
And it allowed me to see something that
Tell
I
them,
think
Lauren
is
Lee, tell
truly
them.
interesting that Miss Longshore, you may be missing. There's a part of Miss Johnson that relates to exactly where you are. There's a level of caring
I
that
do
she's
care.
expressing for you if you listen to her words. It's not hatred that she feels towards you. It's hurt. And let me have a woman-to-woman mother moment with
I can breathe again. I
At the
can breathe
end
again.
of the day,
I keep
women
looking down at
have
my
the
monitor.
choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter,
He
exactly.
can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
I don't need anything from the peanut game.
So come on, dude. You don't need to say that. You went in there. I when guys try to clown on women after they went and they call her all kind of hoes and all kind of names, but then what does that say about you when you went up in there? What does that say about you? You know this stuff and you went up in there anyway. My Lord. And like I said, women need to take accountability. Men too. Women need to take accountability. Well, he didn't want to wear a condom, but you're the one. You're the guard of the door. You got to say, well, no condom. Get the hell up out of here. You can't. Well, it's his fault. He should have worn a condom. When you put that over to him, it was his decision not to wear a condom. It's like you're trying to take yourself out. Not to take responsibility, not to take accountability. You don't want to take no blame, so you just it's all him. He wanted to go up in there without protection. But you remember, you're the one that's going through that 9 months. You're the one that's going through that labor. So you have a choice to say no protection. You're not coming through this door. This door is gonna be locked, chained up, gonna be welded shut for you. because you don't want to do what's right. I mean, come on. You have to take accountability.
Mr. Lee. My point is, this was consensual. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of that,
Tell him,
as a
Lauren Lake.
woman, you've got to know going forward that the buck does stop with you.
Exactly.
Because whether he decides to use a condom or use protection, this is him or any man. You make the call, because it's your body.
You're absolutely
And
correct.
every woman in this room that's a mother knows. At the end of the day, that baby's looking right at you. And Mr. Lee,
Yes, Your Honor.
it's only so long you can hide behind your mother.
Exactly. Can't hide behind mama forever. Can't hide behind your mama forever.
One thing's for sure, she's a strong woman, but she can't hide you from me.
Oh, I'm not.
I see what's going on.
Get on him. Get on him.
What I
Get on
don't
him.
want you to do with your handsome football playing, bright futured self is to think you are without responsibility
This
and
guy.
that this is a joke.
This
You know,
guy.
shoulder bro-
This guy over here clowning himself. You can't brush off the baby like that. When you're the father, you gotta do what you gotta do. You ain't gonna be. I'm brushing it off to my mama. I'm brushing it off to my mama. Hey, mom. Then I go on you, mother. What the hell is he doing? He's just clowning himself. He's just clowning himself. Let me fix my camera.
brushing in here, sweetie. You got in the game.
I'm not denying my part in this.
So, now that you in the game, you got to figure out how to score, right? You got to figure out how to win.
Obviously, he scored all right. Obviously, he let. I mean, I'm not sure, but obviously, he dribbled up to there. He tried to dunk it. He dunked it. Let's see if he missed the dunk or he just went in.
Have you paid for anything as it relates to the child? Have
Yes,
you
Your Honor, I
given
sent her money. I sent her what I could while I was still working.
So I need to ask you this, Mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Did he send it or did you send it for
I made him send it because I didn't have sex with her. He did.
Oh, I know you all are ready to know. Jerome, do you have the envelope?
I certainly do.
We're gonna go to commercial. I have a feeling. Commercial break.
You're welcome.
Commercial break is coming. Yep, here we go. It's coming to commercial.
Lee versus Longshore. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. As it pertains to 18-month-old Caden Longshore. Mr. Lee, it is without question you are Caden's.
I know it. Oh my! All in my ear.
I got nothing left to say.
No, I know it. You know it. Like I said, he went head first in that. He went head first in that.
Nothing left to say. No.
He did the touchdown and he was dancing, everything. He did everything. Oh my
Nothing
God!
left to say. Kiss my.
Can I see?
What she kick off her shoes for? What the hell she kick off her shoes for? My Lord, she ready to go fight somebody.
My grandchild, please.
Jerome, can you please go see if you can
Just hang tight.
get Miss Longshore together?
I need to see my grandson, Your Honor, please. Please, I never seen him. I never touched him.
Miss
Please, Your
Johnson,
Honor.
I am going to do my best to make that happen.
Oh my God.
Please
Mom's
take a
is
seat.
dramatic.
Dizzy.
Deontay,
Wow,
set your
wow.
mother down, please.
Look what you did to your mom, man. Look what you did to your mom. No, she's all dizzy. She's all stressed out now.
Oh my God.
She got 4 months to feed plus now. She got to feed your child. Oh man.
God.
Gotta say, man, Lauren Lake is a beautiful, beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. All right. There's a lot of love there. There's a lot of love there.
Grandma, come here. Let me look at you.
Can I hold my son?
Okay, you can hold your
Can I hold
son.
my son?
Oh my God. Wait.
Mom's like, nah, I'm gonna be taking care of him. So while you in school and all that, I'm the one I'm gonna be financially responsible. So you could pursue and do something that I couldn't do. So no, I'm holding. It's my baby right now. You gotta wait. You gotta wait till I feel like you're gonna, shoot. You did this.
Oh, I love you so much already. Let me see.
You didn't even get to hold his son.
Let me see your little stinky feet. Oh, look at him.
Oh,
he's
why is
got
he
your
calling the baby
toes
feet stink? Why is she calling the baby feet stink?
I want
Unless she kisses
you
it.
to
What?
make sure
What was that
you
about?
allow them to love that baby the way they already
I
do.
wouldn't be here if I didn't want them to.
Good.
Get ready to
Drew, can you grab the gavel, please? On that note, court is adjourned. Thank you.
He's the judge now. He's the judge now. Oh my Lord.
Say cheese.
All right. This should be a lesson to all you young people out there. And I'm sure a lot of you will see this and still go ahead and do whatever you want, thinking that you can do that it won't happen to you. I have friends who well, I don't say friends, a friend whose father tried warning him. He's like, well, I do the pull-out game. We all know the pull-out game don't always work. It's hard to pull out. Trust me, I've tried it. When it's all good and everything, and you don't want to come out. You ain't no porn star. You don't want to pull out. Come on, how many of you want to pull out? Be honest. None of us want to pull out. Come on. And then you have like 5, 6, 7 babies out there talking about I used the pull out game. Come on, man. You know, this should be a lesson to all you young people. If you don't want to put your parents through this kind of stuff, you know what to do. All right, guys. Remember, this is Drew. What is the name of my channel again? Drew Reacts. I'm Andrew. Please subscribe to the channel. Check the links for my other channel, for my tech channel, in the description down below. Also, leave your comments and hit that bell icon, enable all notification. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and peace out.